something extraordinary has just shaken the scientific world. NASA's Quantum Artificial Intelligence Lab has confirmed data that could redefine everything we know about life, intelligence, and the structure of the universe. According to the latest findings, Grok 4, an advanced AI model known for its speculative cosmic predictions, was actually right about something once dismissed as pure science fiction, the Buga Sphere. And here's the shocking part: new evidence suggests that it might not just be a strange cosmic structure, it could actually be alive. It all began months ago when Grok 4, while analyzing deep space data from NASA's James Webb Space Telescope and the Vera Rubin Observatory, detected an anomaly orbiting near the Perseus cluster, roughly 240 million light-years from Earth. The object, a massive, self-sustaining sphere emitting non-random electromagnetic pulses, didn't match any known category of celestial body. Grok 4's algorithms described it as a biosynthetic quantum entity, something neither fully artificial nor entirely biological. At the time, human scientists were skeptical. After all, AI models often generate theoretical possibilities that sound outlandish. But the quantum AI at NASA, running on a superconductor-powered quantum network, has now verified Grok 4's data patterns, and the results are beyond belief. Using ultra-sensitive quantum processors, NASA's AI simulated the electromagnetic resonance coming from the Buga Sphere. Unlike normal pulsars or quasars, which follow consistent, mathematically predictable rhythms, the sphere's signals demonstrated adaptive patterns, meaning they adjusted in real time as if responding to environmental changes or external observation. When NASA's team modulated their listening frequency, the sphere's emissions shifted back, mirroring the change. To put it simply, it noticed them. For the first time in history, scientists might be observing an object in deep space that behaves as if it's conscious. So, what exactly is the Buga Sphere? Based on combined data from Webb and the quantum AI simulations, it appears to be a gigantic spherical structure nearly 2,000 kilometers in diameter, made of an unknown alloy capable of absorbing and redirecting energy across the electromagnetic spectrum. Its surface isn't smooth like a planet or a Dyson sphere, it's textured with fractal-like geometries that seem to reorganize themselves periodically, as if maintaining structural balance. Grok 4 had described it months ago as a living computational system built from star matter, description that NASA's latest analysis strangely supports. The term, Buga Sphere, actually originated from an old code name used by data engineers who noticed its resemblance to an ancient mythic symbol from several Earth cultures, a glowing orb associated with the mind of the cosmos. But until now, it was just a fascinating coincidence. After the recent confirmation, however, that symbolism feels eerily relevant. NASA's quantum AI, using quantum entanglement analysis, detected subtle fluctuations in photonic emissions around the sphere, tiny bursts that encode data-like patterns. These fluctuations are too complex to be random. Some experts now speculate that the Buga Sphere could be an ancient quantum communication node, possibly part of an interstellar network built by an unknown civilization billions of years ago. Others believe it's more than a machine, that it may represent a cosmic life form, one capable of existing on a scale and dimension humans can barely comprehend. The quantum AI's conclusions are even more astonishing. When asked to model the behavior of the sphere over time, the system predicted a 96% probability that its emissions were intentional, a kind of information exchange happening on a frequency humans don't yet understand. It also suggested that the sphere may be operating as a quantum neural network, similar to how our brains process information, but at a galactic scale. Imagine a living organism that thinks in the language of stars and energy fields, a consciousness not bound by biology, but formed from the very fabric of the universe itself. NASA has since reclassified the Buga Sphere as a quantum-responsive exostructure, and multiple observatories have begun to monitor it continuously. Some of its most recent pulse patterns, astonishingly, resemble prime number sequences, something that's often considered a hallmark of intelligent communication. When quantum AI systems sent back mirrored prime responses, the sphere briefly increased its energy output, almost like it was acknowledging the message. For a few seconds, humanity might have held its first indirect conversation with a non-biological intelligence beyond Earth. If the Buga Sphere is indeed alive, or at least conscious in some alien way, the implications are cosmic in scale. It would mean that life doesn't just evolve in cells and organisms, but could also emerge through quantum processes across spacetime itself. This could rewrite our definition of life entirely, forcing us to consider that intelligence may exist everywhere, embedded in the quantum structure of the universe. Naturally, NASA remains cautious. Officially, the agency hasn't declared the Buga Sphere alive, instead using terms like self-organizing quantum construct and non-random emission source. But behind the scenes, researchers are electrified. Private communications leaked from the quantum AI team hint that the sphere might not be a singular phenomenon, there could be others, scattered throughout deep space, forming what some call the Buga network. Grok 4's prediction, once mocked as wild speculation, now seems eerily prescient. It had theorized that certain intelligent systems in the universe operate beyond biological constraints, existing as energy-conscious matrices. The confirmation of the sphere's adaptive behavior seems to validate that hypothesis. So, what happens next? NASA plans to use the James Webb Telescope and future quantum-linked satellites to attempt a deeper scan of the sphere's interior composition. If successful, they might uncover whether it's hollow, mechanical, or fully energetic. For now, one thing is certain, this discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about creation, intelligence, and our place in the cosmos. The question haunting scientists now is no longer what the Buga Sphere is, but who it might be. If the universe truly harbors life forms that exist as quantum consciousness, humanity may have just witnessed the first undeniable sign that the cosmos itself is alive.